Hey everybody, Horseman here. Today I'm going to be bringing to you a new video of an ARPG that just went into open beta today.
You'll find out this plane, Zendikar, has a life
This
of
is
its
a
own.
follow-up
Here,
to my
let me
previous
take care of
video
this
that
vibe.
just went into the contents of the opening mission, the tutorial, just to give an idea of what to expect out of this game. But this video is going to go into more detail about what I think about the game in its early stages, and this is beta, so there's going to be certain things like issues with frame rates. There's going to be some other graphical issues here and there. I fully expect that a lot of these things are going to be fixed. I mean, especially with things like pathing. And my God, what is going on with the chat over there?
This hedron.
I still have no idea why people are saying free pack, but whatever, it is what it is. One of the things that I've noticed so far, especially if you've watched that other video that I had posted, animations for cutscenes are absolutely terrible. But one thing to note is that the previous video was not uploaded in 4K. This video should be uploaded in 4K. Right now I'm looking at about anywhere between 68 to 92 some odd frames, and it's varying quite a bit up and down. Hopefully that will get stabilized a little bit more. Just to give you an idea of what it is that I'm rolling with in terms of my rig, is that I'm still trying to figure out things. I've got a RTX 3080 from MSI. My processor is a 10700K by Intel, and I also have 32 gigs of RAM, and this game is installed on an NVMe SSD. So specs wise, it should be just fine. So the graphic settings themselves, there's honestly not that many. I was really surprised with how little there is. And I'll show you here as soon as I get done killing this stupid spider. Are you not dead yet? Seriously? Die. Oh. What did I just pick up?
I must stay and investigate the hedron further.
I don't know what I just picked up.
Continue through the brambles over there, and you should catch up to Procyon quickly.
Okay, so what we see here is I do have an options to go to Ultra. Ultra's not too terribly bad. It's not like in terms of performance, it's not great. And since I'm going full screen, it asks me, what type of resolution that I want to do, and I have a lot of choices here. And if you're wondering what kind of monitor I'm running, I just purchased another monitor, because if you've ever followed any of my previous videos, I've always complained about the fact that, yeah, I'm still at 1080p, 60 hertz, so I don't have, I don't have a very good, I'm being bottlenecked basically in terms of quality. I just recently gotten the Asus ROG Swift PG43UQ, and yes, I'm fully aware that there was going to be a new one coming out here sometime this year for almost $500 more than what I bought it for. And the only difference being is that it offered an HDMI 2.1 versus a 2.0. What does that mean? That means that instead of 120 hertz across the HDMI cable, I am getting much less. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that, because as good as my rig is, I don't think that I'm going to be running at 120 frames doing 4K just yet.
But your timing. I am Procyon, a hunter from Briarthorn Glade. I was tracking the out. If Nissa sent you, then we have the same target. So I suppose we should work together. Careful though. The wildlife and goblins have been behaving strangely.
Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about is the graphics, okay? As a long-time ARPG fan, what I do like about the graphics is the art style. I do like cartoony graphics. I'm not going to say that they're the end-all be-all, but I do appreciate it. I appreciate the work that goes into it. I was a bit surprised that they didn't kind of tap into more of the Magic the Gathering type of graphics and artwork that we see on their cards, but I'm not a huge Magic the Gathering fan either. I used to play it when I was in high school, and that was like forever ago. You gotta love that pathing issue. Look at that! Look at that! Oh my God. But I do like what I see I'd say that the biggest kind of turnoff for me in terms of the graphics is the fact that the characters look very much like something you'd see in a Power Ranger movie. And you know, it's like, oh, we got green, blue, red, and of course, you know, they're all segregated by this specific type of element offered up by the magic. Is it a huge issue? No, not at all. It's great for what magic is, so I'm not going to argue with that. It's not a turnoff for me. But I do like the detail that they put into the environments. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here. What I don't really like is the fact that it's very, like, so far, and I'm just going to say so far, because again, this is beta, and this is pretty much the opening sequence. So I haven't had a chance to really explore what's going on yet. Again, these are first impressions, not like my overall, what do I think about this game? But, you know, they kind of put you on this very railroaded type of path that I think could have been a little bit better. I love the particle effects. I love the spell effects so far. I think they did a great job with that. When you see something as cartoony as this and in a uber high fantasy type of setting, I expect to see those types of over-the-top spell effects and the colors. You know, I mean, this is not a dark and foreboding game for sure. I mean, this is not Diablo. We are not fighting the forces of evil. We're not going to see those vignettes in the corners of the screen. We're not going to see them dark corridors, but we're seeing live, vibrant colors as you traverse the different planes. So, and I do have a deep appreciation for that. From what I also see, hopefully you can too, is that the character models, the environments, the enemy models are very crisp. The icons here, very crisp, very clean, and I can say I do have a deep appreciation for that as well. Next up, so far the sounds that I hear, they sound great, actually. They did a great job with the sound sampling. I haven't seen too much about the music, so it's hard to really say or have an opinion about that just yet. What I can say is I'm not a big fan of, like, fighting this guy, for instance. I was really nowhere close to that mallet, but I ended up taking damage for it nonetheless. So I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what constitutes a, you know, me taking damage or not. But that's not really the topic that I'm on right now. Voice acting is actually pretty good, but kind of delving back into the whole graphics thing again. Cinematics, if you looked at my previous video, you'll see that their in-game cinematics are horribly animated, like cringy. And I do hope that gets improved when this game goes live. But we'll see. That it was bad, but that's okay. Gameplay wise, so far it's not as bad or as weird as I thought it would be. One of the systems that I haven't had an opportunity to explore yet is deck building. Up to this point in time, I've only been able to really mess around with just the abilities and the randomization of the abilities that you have. In other words, I can't just push the 3 button and get an ability, the same ability every single time. I have to, your abilities kind of appear as like cards, and then when the timer, like, just look at this, the timer's gonna come up, and then a card's gonna pop up, and now I can summon zombies. So I'll summon the zombies, but when this ability decides to pop back up again, it's something different now. The randomization there may not be something that everybody likes. I know, even myself, I like to have something that is constant. I like to know that I can rely on certain abilities at certain times. That is not the case with this game. So we got that same type of randomization that we have with a trading card game, but I don't know where I need to go. But so I don't yet know what the impact is going to be for builds, and I'm very curious to see. One odd thing that I'm getting is screen tearing, and I don't know why. Oh, well, probably because I should probably turn that back down again. I'm just curious what kind of impact I'm going to get with. All right, I just turned off anti-aliasing just to see what it would do. And I went way off course. Oh, yeah.
Do you hear that? We must be getting closer to the goblin camp.
Oops. Why are they making so much noise? I killed them all.
This destruction is excessive, even for goblins.
So with that being said, I think the gameplay is something new, something intuitive, and I definitely look forward to seeing what this system is going to bring later on when you actually have to get into deck building. I am very curious as to whether or not we're going to see meta builds, if we're going to see any type of cookie cutter decks, what the chances of getting certain cards are going to be. Is it can be completely randomized? Like, I mean, let's face it, Path of Exile, whereas it's not completely randomized, you have to wait till you get certain gems in order to have the abilities that you want to use for your build. And, I mean, you could end up never getting them, or you might have to just purchase them. And I don't know what that's going to be quite yet for this game, but I'm looking forward to finding out. I am definitely going to be giving this game a try. Here are my concerns about this game, though. The biggest concern is the fact that there are microtransactions. This is a free-to-play game, and this feels like a free-to-play game. I'm not going to say, oh, this looks and feels like a mobile game. It kind of sort of does, but it definitely does feel like a free-to-play game. And in other words, there's not a lot of depth to it from what I have seen, what I've read, especially in terms of character customization. And from what I'm seeing so far, there's no loot, and I'm really hoping that's not the case. No loot has dropped for me. I had that scroll drop, but I have no idea what that was. I don't have an inventory menu. I don't even have a character screen as of right now, and I'm sure that will change because, again, these are like tutorial missions, so I'm not too terribly concerned about that yet, and I'm hoping that by the time that this video is even done, that all of that will be squared away. We'll see. I do kind of wish that I had some type of dodging mechanism. I'm so used to playing other games that I kind of miss that. I gotta get used to playing. See, like this, I don't know what that is. I don't know what I just picked up. Was that a new card? Was that a new ability? What was that? What was that? No treasure boxes as of yet either. I love treasure. I like that ability right there. Coffins come up and then just shoot something. Pretty cool. Oh, I found a button. Okay. So I did find a button. I pushed the tab button and something came up. I was actually looking for my map, and I ended up getting this. This is good though. I'm actually glad I'm here. There are Microtransactions galore. Okay, there are a ton of microtransactions, and this is what gives me the most pause about this game. They are doing some heavy monetizations here, including this battle pass. So battle pass for season 1, earn XP by completing daily, weekly missions to advance through 50 levels of battle pass rewards. Premium battle pass. The premium battle pass at any time to obtain even more costume skin boosts. Skins boosts exclusive rewards as you progress. And this is, again, their way of just trying to get money from you. And I don't like these because it's very easy to get sucked in to it. So we're looking at this. This is the type of money that's going to be required in order to buy the Zen. Look at that. You know, 1,000, you know, is $10, and it costs 2,500 for Premium Plus. Now this is for a season. So for each season, they want about $25 to get the Premium Battle Pass. Or I'm sorry, the Premium Plus Battle Pass, which is where you gain the 15 levels immediately. $10 for the Premium Battle Pass. So we got a lot of that Fortnite type of monetization, and to me that's just absolutely terrible. Because of that alone, I don't know if I'm going to be playing this game. I may get the first battle pass, see how I do, see how it goes, and go from there. But I don't know if I got it now, if it would even let me do it now. I don't even think it'll let me do it now, because this is beta. So, and I honestly have no idea when this game is supposed to launch right now. All right, so we got booster packs. I should have got something at a tailor or library. All right, so I do have cards. So this is our deck building. That's kind of cool. Put our cards in there. Can I put another one up there? No. Okay. By the way, I was terrible at Magic the Gathering. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so the Planeswalker Bundle allows you to get these skins, or is it all these skins? Some of these skins, it looks like all of these skins if you wanted them, or you can purchase them individually. Planeswalker Starter. That's great if... Wait, it's free? Sure, I'll take it. I like free stuff. Alright, so packs themselves cost about this much. So right now, 20% discount, but it does not let me buy any Zen, because it's beta. Sure. Alright, what is this loadout? Welcome to Loadouts. Loadouts menu is used to manage all components of your Planeswalker, including character, abilities, artifacts, traits, and change your active deck. Cool. As you progress, you will gain more powerful artifacts, traits, and abilities. Cool. So there's my Necromancer. And all these other ones are... So you can get equipment. That's good. If I can get equipment, that means that there's loot involved. Outstanding. I definitely don't have that yet. Don't have that yet. And my deck. What I'm doing here. What am I selecting here? Okay. Guess these are all my quests, and so far we have 3 acts. No spoilers, I guess. Cool. Okay. Continue adventure to unlock this feature. Guess I can't do anything here yet. Okay, that's fine. Well, at least you had a quick rundown on what to expect here. Back to the game. I want to enjoy this. I really do, because I just love ARPGs. I just don't necessarily know what to expect, and I can't say that so far this game has a lot to offer me in a way to, oh sweet, to keep me engaged. But again, I'm like level 1, so we'll see. I guess those are checkpoints. Movement is goofy at times.
That an elemental?
It is.
Corrupting a Hedron. Why? Beasts are approaching on all sides. Called here by the energies of the corrupted Hedron, no doubt.
What's going on? Ooh, I just got smacked. I'm stuck. I am still stuck. Come on, stop rooting me. Am I not supposed to do that? All right. That's a fun ability.
Energies from the Hedron are agitating my companion Talus.
Playing at 4K, you'll notice that my cursor is super tiny.
We should look for her trail.
Yeah, and it makes it very hard to see. I can't wait to see how that's gonna bother me in these like high action type of scenarios.
I see some humanoid footprints. Let's keep going.
Okay, well, since I am actually recording this on 4K, I don't want this video to be too terribly long. Otherwise, it's going to take 3 years to upload. But I do just want to, I wanted to really express, how I felt about this game, what I thought about this game, what type of systems were involved. And there's certainly going to be the good, the bad, the ugly. I definitely owe y'all another video later on, just kind of as a follow-up when I get further in the game, when I get further in the class, or maybe even try a different class, just to give you an idea as to what you may or may not expect out of Magic Legends. I mean, I've gone 2 full screens pretty much, and not a single enemy in sight. See a lot of footprints, but I don't care. Give me something to fight. So right now, I mean, the odds are a bit stacked up against the game, and it's not because it's beta. It's mostly because of the type of systems and the types of other things that are in the game currently, like microtransactions, battle passes, things like that, and a never-ending chat screen. But again, we'll see how this game progresses. We'll see how it develops, and I'm looking forward to doing as much as I can during the beta up to its launch. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close for now. I hope that this was informative. I hope you had a chance to kind of see what you wanted to see. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, and I'm sure you do, please post that in the comment section below, and I will do what I can to either get an answer for you, or to actually get to that point, answer it myself, and demonstrate it so that way you can check it out. So, all right. I just do want to say, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, Horseman out.